Hey guys, it's Leo, and it's time to talk about episode 24 of HUGTTO PRECURE. This episode had a little bit more focus on Hana, and well, Hana being the main character, she will always receive focus in almost every episode. But I think that this episode got more into her and into the implications of everything that's been going on in the series lately. And I think it was done in a pretty stunning way. I wasn't expecting to see it this way. So we have the background story, which is at a pool party that they're going to, and when they get there, Hana gets really dismotivated because she doesn't really like the setting, and so she offers help. This is a recurring theme in Hatto, the girls working, and Jack said it, and I kind of agree because those girls have been working for free for quite a while. You know, they've worked for free for so many people, and it's nice to get to know jobs and occupations and how to actually work in them. But I feel like they should be receiving something as well. Anyways, that's not really the focus of the episode. So they started working very hard. It was nice they showed Hugman again, the store, and so they went on working, they went on and they left the party the way they wanted. But when they were still working on that, the other girls started noticing how Hana is always happy, how Hana's always uplifting, and how she always has a smile on her face. And that's our cue to what's going to happen next because they say that this is a very positive thing about Hana because she is always able to confront things with a smile and without really not it's not that she doesn't really care about what's going on, but actually it's that she is actually worried but with a smile on her face. And then when we get to the party itself, it was really nice seeing the girls with their summer wear. Now it's the summer episodes, so we're probably going to see lots of episodes summer themed. Well, summer in Japan, right? So it's nice because we can see lots of cultural things that they do there that we don't usually do here in the West. So it's nice to see the differences and how they celebrate summer. And so when they got into their summer clothes, I thought it was really nice. I loved Emiru's hair so much. Of the donuts pigtails that she had. Oh my god, she looked so cute. All of them, they looked so amazing. But Saya was the one that got like the premium pass because she was the best styled one. Even though the girls kept praising Homare, I still think Saya looked the best. Saya's costume, the way she was wearing that, it was gorgeous. I really liked it. But all the girls, they look really nice. I really like when we get into those episodes that we can see them in different clothes. So we get to see the girls having fun. We get to see lots of side characters. Also, they're having fun. And we were also able to see Charlie. I was very surprised when I saw him because I actually thought that he was like a very famous YouTuber, but he's actually not. And that was the gag. You know, it ended up being quite funny. I wish I had Charlie's confidence because he is not popular at all, and he's happy with 298 views. Well, actually, that's kind of like a good number if you think about it. And after that, I got like my moment because we saw Paparu again. She was wearing a bikini. She was so nice. I really loved seeing her, and it was so nice, you know, getting to see her again in a different setting like this. It's very rare in Precure when we see villains, you know, in their daily lives after they're not villains anymore. So unless they get into the group somehow, like Biburi, for example. But those villains that they simply disappear, well, it's different. And so when they were there, Hana was not participating in the conversation with the villains, and she was all alone in the pool. And when she noticed it, she was thinking about what was really going on, and she was thinking about George's reaction and George's will of stopping time. That got her really scared. And the way they showed it with her body language and with her eyes, very small, like big eyes, but small iris, you know, she was really scared. And I really felt that, and it was like it was so nice seeing this contrast between the Hana that always smiles, and now we see Hana showing her her fears a little bit. And what's interesting, I find it interesting, but I don't find it nice, is that she's not showing it to the other girls. The other girls think that she is dealing with everything smoothly, but she is not. She's dealing with everything by herself. And when she was there in the pool, her mother was looking, and I'm pretty sure her mother noticed there was something wrong with her. I think that we're going to see more about it later on. So now thinking about the villains, the Kriasa Corp now has a different dynamic, and all the villains they seem to be held in high regard. I don't really think that there are lower villains like we had before with Lulu, Paparu, Charlie, and Daigon. They all hold very important positions right now. And so in this episode we saw Jeros, and she was there, watching everything, and I really liked when she attacked the girls because it was nice seeing her seated on top of her employees. And she was just she and we saw the employees talking for the first time. I actually thought they were just props, but they actually have voices, and they talked. And then she summoned Oshimaida. But at the same time she summoned Oshimaida, we also saw something very interesting happening, which was Lulu and Emiru getting their special moment in this episode, which was they transforming into idols. We were thinking and we were discussing about them both being idols in this season, and now they were able to show it to us. They're real idols, and they were able to show it in a graceful performance. What's a nice thing is that they didn't sing that song from the episode they transformed 3 episodes ago, I think. They didn't sing that song. They sang another one. I love it. I mean, the more the merrier. Please bring more songs to us. And so we had that. We had the new song. I really liked it. Their performance was very nice. But then Oshimaida appeared and the performance stopped. That's when Hana got really scared because she's kind of traumatized by what's happened. She's dealing with that trauma inside of her. But instead of just transforming and start fighting, Lulu and Emiru, they kept on performing, and that performance was able to dispel the negative wave that was around, those dark feelings that were around. I think music has lots of this, music has this power of making people feel good things if the music is supposed to do that, because well, there are different feelings that music can evoke. But they were able to bring lots of aso power. I mean, it's Lulu and Emiru performing. It's obviously going to be a cheerful song, and so with that performance they were able to dispel the dark energy that was around the place. And I felt that it was really nice. I mean, the Cures, they have other ways of fighting instead of just transforming and fighting, and it was really nice with it showing that in this episode, and the images of both of them performing and dancing. I loved it. And well, that was a very nice moment in this episode, but then they transformed, and we had another nice moment with minor attacks from Machiri and Amour. We had Machiri Pop and Amour Rock and Roll. I loved the names. I love the animations, and everything about Mashiri and Amour is so special. It feels so special. Episode after episode, everything feels very, very special. But one thing that called my attention in the fight was when the girls were talking, like in the group of 5, Jeros, that she transported right in the middle of them and said, "Girls, pay attention. Oshimaida comes now." She just teleported there. She just said that, and then she just went back. I'm like, what is she doing? I love that. I love that. I love Jealous as well. Paparu, I'm going to miss her so much because she's the best. But Jealous is going to be another nice villain. I'm sure of that. And she is already being another nice villain. And another difference is that I think that now we have Yel, Anjay, and Etoile taking care of the more of the physical part of the fights, while the other two, Mashiri and Amour, are more like magic users. I feel it's very strange because Yel, Anjay, and Etoile, they feel very weak physically, so far. And now, like, out of nowhere, they become the physical fighters of the team. That's kind of strange, but dynamic wise, it's nice having the team divided like that, 3 plus 2. I like that. And especially if we're thinking about Amura and Mashiri as a duo, so they have to work as a duo, and so the other trio, they have to have another purpose in the battles. And so if Amura and Mashiri are the strongest now, the other three have to be put there some way. And I am glad they do that, because there were some seasons that they didn't even think of this. So it's nice. And so they were able to defeat the monster, and they were able to have like a happy ending of the day. And then we saw Papuru and Charlie again. They're working together as the talent scouters. I think they have a talent agency, and they want to they want to be Lulu's and Emiru's agents. And I really hope they are, because if so, they're going to appear more and more. I loved that scene with Papuru hugging both Lulu and Emiru. It feels really special seeing a character you like, surviving. And one of the last scenes of the episode, which I thought it was brilliant, was that scene with Daigon and Saya. Daigon is alive. We all thought he was dead, but he's alive. He's actually working with Paparu and Charlie. And when he arrived, Saya was really happy to see him alive. And I think that it's because she was able to save him. Her powers, her healing powers were used, and she was able to save someone's life. And he was also very thankful towards her. And so that scene, it was like a father-daughter relationship, and I found it really nice that they put it there. They didn't forget about Saya in this episode. And they also didn't forget about Homare. They were thinking about how stylish she is, but that's not the only thing. I mean, there was a scene in which Harry was delivering popcorn to people, and she was just looking at him like she was feeling a little like, I think that it hasn't dawned on her yet, but she is feeling like a bit charmed by Harry. And so I think that this episode was really nice. The duality of Hana, seeing her happy and always smiling, and now we were able to see another side of her, which is kind of darker and more geared towards her trauma. And I think that it's going to be more developed in future episodes, especially because George has an interesting thought of Curiel. He's always thinking about her. It doesn't really seem that he is very connected with the other cures, and he has a special interest for Curiel, and I want to see where this is going to go. Next episode, we're going to have another summer themed episode and another festival, it seems, and we're going to learn more about Harry while also focusing on Cure Etoile. So I'm very excited. I think it's going to be a nice episode, and I want to see Cure Etoile fight. It's been a while. And I mean, it's been a while that we had those wow fights in HUGTTO, and Etoile sometimes delivers that. Anyways, guys, that was it. Please leave a comment with your opinions. Let's keep our talk in the comment box below. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, bye bye.